What is good, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy C-Chap, back at it with Simply Stance. Today we are with Sente and we are fixing the beam.
So pretty much I drove this car for a day after I got it licensed, and it overheated, which was really fun, and it also had a really weird whine. It was like only went with the RPMs. I didn't really rip on it that much because I knew something was wrong. I was just driving it that day just because that was the only car I had. I replaced the water pump, so this guy's new, and then the thermostat housing, and also the thermostat that's under here, because they're all terrible from the factory. This is made out of plastic, like the whole water pump assembly is made out of plastic. It's just
German engineering.
kind of a joke, because you know what doesn't hold up against heat? Plastic.
No shit, Sherlock.
So, and then also I found out my tensioner pulley was absolutely shot, which is what the whining was coming from. So I got a new one. That's what tensioner pulleys should look like. They don't spin. And my other one looks like a longboard wheel. So that was not good. So we're gonna throw the new tensioner pulley in here. I already drained all the coolant, so we're gonna do a full flush. Yep. Get all the new coolant up in there, and then it should be good to go after that.
So yeah, that's basically what the plan is for today. So today, I guess it's gonna be working on the beam. So once we get started on this car, I will get back to you guys. So I'm currently sitting in Sente's car. Haven't really got to feel the Beamer's transmission, but look at this, guys. Like, that might be either reverse or first. I can't tell. Reverse. First. I hope that's fifth. I really hope that's fifth. Right now, starting everything up. What's the first thing we're gonna do?
So the one I got before, this pulley was over to the left more. So my crank's right here, and it literally wouldn't go on because it was hitting that. So I had to re-buy the part, which is expensive. Beamer parts, as they say, are expensive. And so now I have the part. It's going in right now. And basically all this does is just give tension. For those of you who don't know too much about cars, it just gives my tension to my belts. Sometimes, on like Bryce's car, he has individual pulleys. So like one massive pulley system coming off the crank. And then there's like, what, four? I think there's like 4 pulleys that go to each individual pulley. I just have the one. There definitely are advantages and disadvantages to both. Like mine, it's way easier to pull my belt off. Yeah. Because it's just tensioner pulley, so all I do is just do this.
Yeah, loosen that,
and then I just twist it, and then the whole thing comes off. But downsides, if you snap a belt, then everything doesn't work. So with Bryce, if he snaps one, then it's all isolated. Yeah. So like, I don't think he has a
so with mine, I'm actually running 2. So one's for the actual motor itself, and then the actual AC tensioner. I'm not running an AC tensioner, so with my car, it sounds really loud, like when I'm running AC.
So I have, I can't remember what that one is, but alternator, water pump, power steering, tensioner, and then the crank. And then I have a separate one for my AC compressor, and then this is the tensioner. This belt is going out, but honestly, I might just let it snap, because like it's an AC compressor, it's a convertible. I don't need AC.
Excuse me, but yeah. What up, Jax? Hey, buddy. Big old Great Dane.
Okay, he just got it right away. I got that shit stuck in there. Yeah, he just gotta wiggle it, but it got all stuck in there. So there we go. That's it. Tensioner pulley is in. Tube my cooling system, but I already got all those. But we're gonna throw the belt on first. This thing is super dirty, but we gotta clean it. I don't know what this stuff is. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there's like looks like dried up piss, but it like scrapes off. Like I scraped some of it off right here. It's just weird. I don't know. It's like only on these little struts. So yeah, there we go.
Is this the right tensioner?
Yeah.
hate German engineering, but we did it. High five.
That's good shit, man.
It's like a lot of slack. Alright. Currently, we're trying to figure out why there's so much slack in the belt. So we're thinking we're missing an idler pulley, but we can't find the specific spot where it would go. So we got the belt on. It happened to go on, but it's very, very loose. Or you can almost twist it. From that last update, we're still stuck on that.
Right here, I got it. What's good? We just picked up an idler pulley because turns out mine was just entirely missing. Just didn't have one. I don't know how I even drove, to be totally honest. There's that guy. So that guy just bolts up right with the alternator bolt that holds the alternator in place.
That's what I figured.
So
I knew something would go
yeah,
wrong.
it was just super weird.
The slack, it was literally at that point. So
yeah, it was right there.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I don't know how I was driving, but I was, so good thing we found it. I will now have all the tension I need. And we also got a fan clutch removal tool because I need to throw that guy back on there. That thing is a pain, so get hyped for Vicente struggling with getting his stupid fan back on. And then after that, that should be everything. We gotta pull coolant, or put coolant in the car because coolant's kind of helpful sometimes. And then should be good to go after that. Yeah, I have like 2 big jugs of it. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We'll definitely get more in depth once we actually get to the car and actually do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the part.
We have the part. O'Reilly's came in clutch and had it. And yeah.
Here goes 2 more hours.
That should be it. Yeah, right.
Actually, wait a second.
I don't know if that'll work. It doesn't pivot.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, there's no way, dude. I don't know. That's super weird.
Oh, back to O'Reilly's.
What's good? So we got, I hope, the right parts. It's here. You want to show them? So this guy.
This is a little spacer to fill that gap that we have been with. Because when we went to go put it on the actual axle itself, it sat too flush, and then from there it was actually hitting what was it?
The tensioner.
The tensioner. It was hitting the actual tensioner itself. So it would sit like this, like kind of like sideways if we were to clamp it on. So now this has the space between it, and then this little gapping right here should sit perfectly flush to where this will just...
Exactly. So that's got to be it. I was talking to the guy. Apparently on the O'Reilly's like database, it didn't differentiate the idler pulley from the AC compressor serpentine belt and the main serpentine belt. So we must have just gotten the AC compressor one. But they just swapped it out for me. The part was actually cheaper too, so I got some money back. And yeah, so we've just been playing part starts all day, and I'm kind of over it, but I really hope that one was a bullseye and we hit it and I can get my car going. So we will be back when I get home, and we'll see. $4. Alright,
found it, guys.
So this has got to be it. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so good. Yeah, look at that, because it's got this little out part right here where that slides in. It's got a notch right here. Get this bolt out. Good. Slide that in there. Boom!
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Tie that down, bro. Let's get this. Only took us 3 trips to O'Reilly's.
Yeah,
2. Sorry. The 3rd trip is about to happen.
Right.
Oh, bro, it doesn't reach the bowl. It doesn't reach the catch point.
Well, there's a catch up here. Oh no, there's not even a catch there. We'll be right back.
Alrighty, so from that last clip, just got back from my O'Reilly's twice, and now we are on our way to Home Depot because the bolt for the tensioner pulley, it wasn't our idle pulley, sorry. It wasn't long enough. So now we need to go get one.
So it's really weird because like this is a stock bolt.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. This looks just so old and
well, maybe they just haven't been running it out.
So that's the weird thing though, is if the car needs an idler pulley and obviously needs to be spaced out like that, like that's the right pulley. We definitely have the right one. But I just don't understand how the screw isn't long enough to begin with it. It's still a mystery to me.
So yeah, we're on our way to Home Depot now.
Yeah, we're gonna go see if Home Depot has it.
Yeah, and we're kind of out of options after that if we don't find it, because
the only place that would 100% have this screw is closed all weekend and Memorial Day.
So guess you guys will find out whether or not we will find our bolt that we were looking for. So I'll get you guys back once we get back to Home Depot. Oh, we are at the Home Depot. All right, you got the bolt?
Got it.
Checkmate. We are on our 4th hour, and I am dead. We better find this bolt, or else I'm gonna be really mad. Excuse us. Makita? I like the white ones more.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be in fasteners? Nails and screws?
Alright, so first of all, go for
Match it up. I bet you it's a 125, M10 125.
I feel like these are just so fucked because like everyone
Strips the tits out of these things.
Yeah, that's so strange. Dude, there's not even an entry point for that screw. It's all smooth.
So we couldn't find the bolt because apparently Home Depot doesn't sell a 716.
And literally everything else.
Everything else but a 716. Yeah, so
We're gonna go hit.
sorry Home Depot, but we don't want that sponsorship anymore. I was playing. But we're actually gonna go to McClendon's now. We're gonna actually see if they have the bolt. And if they don't have the bolt, I honestly don't know what we're gonna do. Time check. Yeah, it's 6:21. So a little longer than we really anticipated. I mean, it's not the fact that, okay, maybe it was trial and error. We got the wrong part the first time, but we got the right part. But now the bolt doesn't fit to actually get the part onto it. So there's a lot of trial and error going on. Apologize in advance. This is just a very slow day for us. This is a very, very slow day for us. So yeah, we're
Like,
gonna hit.
the
We're gonna
amount
hit
of
up the
time
Clennons.
actually putting stuff on the car has been like max a half hour. Because we just threw the tensioner pulley on, no problem. The belt went on, no problem, until there was a ton of slack. So then we spent a ton of time
So yeah,
going out to O'Reilly's, getting the wrong
Yeah.
part.
all that bullshit.
Going out
Anyways,
to
yeah,
O'Reilly's again.
we're going to McClendon's now. So this is yeah.
Right, there it is. So, we definitely just set off the car alarm, and I forgot how loud this car alarm is. Because it has an aftermarket system, but it's really weird. So, we're just going to call it for now. I'm going to do some research and make sure I know what I'm doing when I get the coolant all in there, because I want to make sure I do a proper flush. So, I also have all the distilled water at my house, so I'll just come back finish the rest tomorrow. After we go look at your car.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, kind of wrapping it up. Basically, it's all done. I mean, other than him forgetting his key fob, it works. I mean, we got to change the coolant in it, and then yeah. So tomorrow, stay tuned. I'm actually going to look at a WRX tomorrow with Vicente. So that's gonna be a move tomorrow. And then I believe we're gonna finish the rest of the beam that we have to finish. So. Alrighty, YouTube. So today has been full of fun adventures. Bless you, bless you. Holy sh! I got that on camera.
Sounds like an AK-47, bro.
Yeah. But about an hour ago, we just got back from test driving my next potential car. It was actually really nice.
He's got his blinker on for like 4 blocks. Turn your blinker off.
Tell him his blinker's off.
Yo!
No, it's off. Oh no, it's on. Hey! 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 Why not? Excuse me! Subaru! Right next to you! Dude, you can't hear me. This dude can't hear me. His head.
Whatever.
That's when I give up.
Oh, it's okay.
If you can't fucking hear me yelling at you from your window, boy, your music is too loud. Full vlog.
Anyways, so we just got back from test driving Chris's potentially next car. Not 100% sure on it, just because there's a few other people that are interested in going to check it out today, and since we don't have the money just to buy it right now, we totally would if we could. That's the thing. It's it felt really good. This guy still got his blinker on. Yeah, it went really good though. I mean, the car felt really good. It looked good. There was a little bit more aftermarket parts than we were hoping, but nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. It was just an air intake and then clutch.
And then the clutch was, we think, stage 1.
It was pretty stiff, but
it was stiff. Yeah. But I think the catch point was just too high for it to be stage 2.
Yeah. So
we got a student driver in front of us.
Yep.
So yeah, now we're on our way to Pick and Pull. We're gonna go check out an E36 that they got up there. See if I can pull any parts off of it.
Most specifically, his lining in the trunk, the water guard actually, his is busted. So we're gonna see if we can rip that off.
And it's got some mold growing, which is kind of irritating.
Yeah. So.
And then we're also gonna go see if I can pull the radiator shroud fan housing thing. Not the housing, but like there's just like a big piece of plastic thing that goes around the fan that's just missing on my car. It also holds my radiator expansion tank. So, and right now it's just zip tied on like you guys saw yesterday. So we're gonna go see if I can pull that off just so I can like get a good housing in for the radiator reservoir, and then we're also gonna go see if we can pull the radiator reservoir off of this car if it's still got it, because we found out that hose that was just like hanging off is a recirculation hose that goes from the radiator back over to the coolant reservoir. So that's what that is, and then that shroud housing will also really help because that hose actually runs like tucks underneath it. So what I think happened was when they pulled that housing off, I don't know what the hell they did with it.
Probably just they missed that line and just snapped off.
Yeah, so they just missed it, and then the fan just caught it and ripped the whole thing off. So that kind of sucks because I would have rather it broke the hose, but it actually broke like the nipple where the hose goes around. So I have to replace the whole new thing. But I mean, I'm probably gonna just go get a Mishimoto one anyways because they make a really good aluminum radiator.
Mishimoto sponsors us.
Yeah, right. Mishimoto sponsor us. They got so much good stuff. One of their radiators.
I want a intercooler from them.
I want that. I want the black radiator that has the white M.
Oh yeah.
That'd be so dope.
Anyways, though, we have another busy day ahead of us.
Yeah.
It's funny because it kind of started like a couple hours ago, but it's still going. So. Oh, that's the move. Yeah. So I'll keep you guys posted once we get to the Pick and Pull. I'll pull the camera out.
Oh yeah,
we can film it, right?
There's no one out there that'll care. So.
Yeah, we're going to the Pick and Pull. So.
Yeah, we'll be back when we get to Pick and Pull.
Yeah.
We found 240.
Yep. Prime condition.
Box, runs like a champ.
It runs too. It comes with a EJ manifold also. Fender, good condition.
Perfect front end.
Front end, 7 out of 10, minor scratches.
Only cosmetic issues.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing was definitely swing.
Yeah, that's disappointing. Well, there's no rating. There's no.
We're at the beam.
Well, we found the E36. It's a 4-door, so I can't pull the trunk gasket off, which is kind of disappointing. I think it's actually smaller than mine because my trunk is like longer. But we found this alternator cooling hose. Mine is like blown to pieces like we saw yesterday, so
We're gonna take that out.
we're gonna grab that just because we might as well. Boom.
Oh, yep.
And it's all orange though, which looks
Oh,
like
fuck
shit.
it. We'll wash
There
it.
we go.
Look at that. Just
Bam.
like that.
No holes. My alternator can stay cool.
Nice.
But other than that, I mean, this thing is...
Anything else you think we can pull off this?
Not that I can see. I mean, pretty
Who's
much...
your hosing? Who's your hosing right here, okay?
Yeah, all of
That's
this
so
hoses are... All these hoses are fine. My air box is fine. This one doesn't have a silencer on it, it's kind of weird.
You just take yours off.
Throttle body's gone too. Oh, there it is. Just kidding.
Let's check the back real quick. I'm gonna check the trunk.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I can't...
Yeah, it's raining, guys. I have this little ass umbrella Vicente had in his car.
That's stock exhaust though.
Should we take it just to try it on?
Nah, I don't want to pay for it.
Pay for that?
Okay. Yeah, you gotta pay for this stuff.
Well, obviously, but like,
a few dollars.
oh, this bitch is already ripped too.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's not even... Yeah. Nah.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let's get it. All right. We're gonna head back to the house. Throw this in. We're gonna stop by my house and Chris's house so we can grab some stuff at Chris's house. And then I left my distilled water at my house, so we kind of need that for the...
Why don't we just run it back to the house and then just go to the safe for distilled water? Just right
I have
there.
like 2 gallons.
Oh, just sitting.
I
All
bought
right.
them for the cool flush and the keep one for you to bring it back. We didn't really find anything out here. There's that 240 shell, but that was like about as shell as you can get.
Yeah.
Miata shell.
Yeah, Miata shell.
That's like somehow worse than that.
Dude, they have a lot of Outbacks out here.
Yeah. Alright, yeah.
All right, y'all. So,
Not too much out here, which is kind of disappointing, but it's chilling. We couldn't find that E30 too. But whatever, I'm not worried about it. I mean, that won't be in the parts for today anyways. That's for another day.
so yeah, it looks like we're just gonna get it back to the crib though, and then I'll hit you guys up once we start working on the car again. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, please leave a like down below and leave a comment. It helps, honestly. Your guys' feedback is what makes our videos better. So, yeah, stay tuned, everybody. It's your boy C-Chap from Simply Stamps.